Hello everyone, my name is Siki Fu and I'm currently a graduate student from HCNIA. I don't think I have like 3 hashtags to describe myself, but my dad, who always have been someone who supported me throughout my life, he always have kind of 3 targets for me to achieve, which is be myself and never give up and just do it. I joined HCNIA family starting from the autumn of 2021, which is exactly when HCNIA begins. And I think it's a great journey through the past 3.5 years, seeing the school grows at the same time as we grow. So yeah, it's been a very good journey. When we first entered the school, we have 30 students, something around that. And I remember, I think every single one of us were boarding students. So we were basically together from Monday to Friday, 24 hours. It's hard to not become friends, and it's hard to not become good friends. I remember you will never have secrets because everyone's together, no matter what you're thinking, no matter who you tell. The next day, everyone in the school knows. I think that's just not an easy experience to have. It only can happen when you have a very small group and it's very bounded. So I must say we became very close, probably closer than normal high school classmates or something, especially we lived together and stuff like that. Later in the second year, the third year, and until now, we see the school progresses. So we have more and more students. I think it's a very interesting journey to see how people make different choices. And then we always have new students and new people coming in. I think that's just the best thing ever. I did have a year study in the UK when I was 11, 12 years old. And when I came back, I just have that very strong feeling of trying to express myself. Starting from that, I figured out that the only way I can possibly express myself is through music. So I started to write some songs, and even though I wasn't professionally music trained, so I don't actually know how to write songs, but it's almost an instant that dragged me into this kind of activity and say oh, you have to write songs. So I started to try to write my own music and stuff like that. When a point when I really wanted to turn it into my career and what I want to learn is when Mrs. Hersey became my mentor. So we had a meeting every week, and she would help me to go through everything that I like. Because before music, I was also considering, for example, I want to learn law because I have been a debater for many years. So considering law, considering philosophy, maybe even PPE and stuff like that. And on the other side, I really enjoy music, film, art, design, and everything. So Mrs. Hersey was trying really hard, help me to explore in those disciplines. So myself can realize what I really like and what I'm really into. She also helped me to connect with some people who is already in those industries, including her family, her daughter and her son, who is already in this art and media kind of industry. So yeah, I think she was really the one who gave me the courage to really say, now I'm gonna give up everything and I'm going to start and learn music. So yeah, I think it's not an easy experience to have. In the beginning, there were 6 of us, and we were so passionate, and we were oh, we want to form a band, and we want to form a school band, and we want to do this and that. Yeah, it didn't really work out in the beginning. We were poor, and we don't actually know how to work this out. I had a long time in which I have no idea what to do because I really want to do my band, but we can't do it because we don't have a bass, we don't have a drum. And then I just realized we don't have a drum, then I can just go learn drum, right? It's not the hardest thing ever. So I went to learn drum. And I became the drummer of my band for half a year until we did have a drummer. And then we realized we don't have a bass, so I went to learn bass as well. So I would say my music journey, when I kind of learn all those instruments, most of them is really because band as well. It's not like I really love the drum, but I just have to learn it for my band. So it also kind of pushed me to learn a lot of things that I'm not supposed to learn if I don't do band. And then after that, when we have Mr. Lacour came in, he helped us with a lot of stuff, especially financially, because we didn't have a teacher to support us before, so we cannot apply for any budget. But when he came in, we had our budget, so we bought some like amps, microphones, and everything. And we started to have some very good performances. We even had performances in Ningbo, twice actually, and also out of HT, like outside in other schools and just in some parks. We had charity performances. I think now band is really like forming together, even though our people are still changing constantly. But when we want some old members to come back, they always come back. Now we're on the process of doing production and trying to release our own original songs. I guess it's an amazing journey. And when looking back, it really doesn't feel real because it's such a long journey. We had so many fights and argues and just everything. And we have some hilarious mistakes that we make on the stage. And sometimes we do blame each other and we end up in a fight, but we always find a way to solve it and we're always friends. So yeah, it's been a fantastic journey. So I think especially in like grade 11 and grade 12, we do have a lot of self-study time. Especially my A-level subjects are music, math, and English. So I think the school is trying their best to help me and trying to fit in my schedule. So normally when I don't have a class, I basically stuck myself in Mr. Dario, which is our music teacher's room. I stay there all day long from morning to evening every single day. It's more like we're trying to learn together. And I think in that way, it's very special. I don't think you get this in just a normal school where you can really become friends and become like students together with your teachers. So, but in HT, I do get that privilege that I kind of learn together with my teachers and we do like similar tasks every day. So yes, it's definitely a very good journey. I think a very important part of the school is definitely passion. I think this is where it's very different from other schools because no matter like teacher, staff, students, everyone, principals, they all came with this passion thing. They all came with something they want to do or something they want to make an impact. So passion.